Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video. So today I've got another magazine review for you. A couple of videos ago I did a review of a Lego City magazine. It's a bit of an experiment. Don't normally buy those magazines, but I thought I'd give it a try, buy a magazine, see what's inside it. Probably aimed more at the kids, more the AFOLs kids, maybe the TFOLs, which for those that you don't know stands for Teenage Fan of Lego. So anyway, I thought I'd give it another try. So I recently purchased the Lego Hidden Side magazine. So this magazine has got a couple of poly bags on it, and it looks like there's minifigures in these, so we'll be opening those as well and show you guys what's inside those. I'll also go through it page by page. This time I'm going to read the magazine first. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to look at it first and kind of get an understanding of what's on each page, because I think last time I kind of like rushed through it a bit and went through each page, and I was like, oh, what's that? I don't know what that is on that page. So probably not so much as a review, but more like a bit of a random page turning video. But you know, you've got to start somewhere, you've got to learn from these things. So yeah, if you want to get your kids comfy again, I'm going to go through the magazine. Not going to go into great detail, just go through each page as like an overview, a bit of a snippet. The idea behind these videos really is to give kids a bit of an overview and a bit of an insight of what's in the magazine before they actually go and spend the money. I know that they can stand there and they can look at it, but why not do that from the comfort of your own house? Anyway, I think I'm waffling a bit now, so I'm going to actually sign off, get into doing the magazine review, and I will catch you guys later for another video. Cheers guys, bye. Okay guys, so this is the second magazine review that I've done, and this one is for the Lego Hidden Side magazine, and it is issue number 7, and this one costs £4.99. So with this particular magazine you get 2 Hidden Side minifigures, which I will be opening up once I've reviewed the magazine, so we'll see what they're like. So for now I'm just going to pop them out of the way. Okay, so the front of the magazine is a little bit sticky, because what I've done this time is, rather than you guys see me peel off the minifigure poly bags, I've peeled them off beforehand. Tried to do it avoiding the rip. I got a slight rip there, but never mind, I suppose that's the nature of these things. So yeah, it's a little bit sticky, so it might stick to the table as we turn the pages. But just looking at the front of the magazine, the cover is of a very similar design to the Lego City magazine. For those of you that haven't seen the Lego City magazine review, please check the link out at the top of this video and that will take you straight to it. But yes, very similar design, very colourful, lots of bright colourful images that will obviously attract children on the shelves. So we will get into the first page. So the inside the cover is an advert for the Hidden Side Versus feature, multiplayer ready. Then we have the contents page, and then the next 2 pages. First, this side of the page is kind of describing the toys that you get and the poly bags. And there's a bit of a top trumps type thing going off there, design wise. And then we have the first puzzle in the magazine, Site Search it's called. I'm trying to read it upside down. And then we have the start of this edition's comic, which is called Light at the End of the Tunnel. Now I think, as with the Lego City magazine, the comic runs throughout the magazine, and I think where I'm getting to understand, or what I'm getting to understand, is that each magazine has a kind of one-off comic story, but it does run through the whole magazine. So there we have continuation of the comic. Then we have another puzzle page called Sally's Estate. Then we have 2 more pages of the comic, another page of the comic, and another puzzle page called Gloom Balloons. Very much Hidden Side theme going through, as you would expect for a Hidden Side magazine. Then we have a double page puzzle called Green Madness. And then we have another puzzle page called the Lethal Loot. And then we have the centre pages, and what I'm going to do, I didn't do this for the City review, but I'm going to take these out of the magazine so I can show you. So on one side we have, it's called, in fact it's upside down, it's called Ghosts on My Mind. That's one side of the poster, and the second side of the poster. So again, this seems to run throughout the theme of these magazines. The Lego City magazine had a similar sort of thing, albeit the City magazine, one side was a landscape poster and the other side was portrait, whereas this one seems to be both portrait. So I will just pop that out of the way. So then past the centre pages, we have another puzzle called Spooky Skewer. Then we have a double page spread which I think is introducing a new set called, I think, Newbury Subway. There's one thing that's not clear on this page, and Lego City had the Lego City magazine had a very similar page, and you will probably noticed in that video that I was like, well, I don't know what those pages are, but I'm sure the kids will work it out. Well, because I'd not really looked at the magazine, which is a bit stupid when you're doing a magazine review, but anyway, that's another day, that's another story. But B, actually, even though I've gone through this magazine and looked at this, other than it saying hashtag Newbury Subway there is nothing on that page that actually says what the set is called. Obviously advertising a set, and it says here new set, but on that page not one of these bubbles or speech areas say that it's called a particular set. I'm making a massive assumption that this hashtag Newbury Subway is the name of the set. Guys, if you know the answer to that, if you've got any ideas about why they don't actually say the name, please leave a comment below and let me know, because I'm befuddled, to use a word. Anyway, moving on. So we've got more of the comic, and this is actually what they've done is they've broken the comic into two parts. So this is actually the light at the end of the tunnel, part 2, but it is the same story. Continuing into the next 2 pages, and continuing to here, the next 2 pages, and actually ends there on page 29. So that is the end of the comic story. There's still a few pages to go. Next 2 pages is a game. So this looks like a very similar game to Snakes and Ladders, but obviously very hidden side themed. Then we have a puzzle page, and then we have a kind of, I think to me it's a puzzle. It's another puzzle page, because you basically get 2 missions, and basically mission 1 is to try and find these scattered parts across the various pages, and you need to basically put the page numbers here. But it's called Mag Ghost. The page or the category is called Mag Ghost. Must be like a special theme for this particular magazine, but to me it's just a puzzle page. Then the penultimate page is advertising the next issue and what you get with it, and obviously all the answers to all the puzzles in this magazine, which I will quickly cover up. And then, as with the Lego City magazine, you get a game at the end. So there was a cutout piece in the end of the Lego City magazine, and there's a very similar thing here, and it's called Ghostly Pairs. So I'm sure you AFOLs and you kids watching, you'll have played this. So you think you cut these out, and then the idea is you've got to find the matching pairs. But again, seems like a very similar theme. So the actual structure of the magazine, peeling it off his desk, is very, very similar to the Lego City magazine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase the Lego Star Wars magazine, which from the face of it on the front cover looks to be very similar as well, but I'll be intrigued to see whether or not it is the same structure throughout the magazine as this one. So what would appear to be is we have 3 themes, if you like: Lego City, Lego Hidden Side and Lego Star Wars, which all follow a very similar structure. But let's get the Lego Star Wars magazine, we'll do a review of that, and we will come to some sort of conclusion on that. Right, so now that's the magazine. We're now going to do the opening of the polybags, so I'm just going to pop this out of the way. We've got 2 polybags, so which one should we start? We'll start with the right one. So I'm going to carefully, you say carefully open these polybags, and then you go and you rip it off. But now these are opening okay. They're very sticky. And that is everything. Put that over there. So don't want to lose the head. Ah, that's interesting. So for you guys out there that probably are aware of Hidden Side. I've never purchased anything Hidden Side, it's just not a theme that's interested me whatsoever. So I don't know the characters, not really familiar with the sets. I obviously understand that the Hidden Side's got a very spooky theme, sort of haunted house type theme, and obviously the Hidden Side's got this virtual, what they call it, augmented reality, and I think that's obviously its gimmick, if you like. But other than that, I know very little about Hidden Side. So obviously looking at the character, he comes with two heads. He comes with the normal head, but then he also comes with the spooky head, which is very unusual actually for me, because normally you normally get a head with two different faces, so you know, like a normal face and then a spooky face. But I guess because the Hidden Side theme has all this luminous green, you know, then obviously he goes, that makes that. So I think, is that, yeah, you have to lift his arm up, don't you? And pop that over there, and then pop his head on, and then his hat, and then, well, we've got a pickaxe and a stick of dynamite. And then that is the first minifigure. I quite like that actually. I quite like the idea that you can swap heads. Let's put the other head on. I'm rolling away. Stop. So, just to complete the picture, I guess, let's stick his normal head on. Very angry looking miner. Very determined looking miner. Let's get the, and then that's the same character with the alternate head on. So that's the miner in his spooky head. So now let's open Pizza Guy. These poly bags do seem to open quite well, if a little bit sticky. Let's take out the pieces. I must admit, I'm beginning to think that these magazines that are obviously aimed at children are worth buying as adults, just for the minifigures and the little poly bags you get on it. So again, we've got a nice happy looking face and a very, very dodgy looking scary face that obviously gives him his two alter egos. We'll start with his dodgy looking face and his red cap and his machete, or cleaver I guess I think it's called, and then his pizza box, and that is him with his scary face. And then if we just swap heads, and then that is him with his happy face and his pizza box. Anyway, so they're the two minifigures, which I think actually are quite cool. And the two heads, very similar sort of looking heads. And that is the review of the Lego Hidden Side magazine. So guys, as with the Lego City magazine, let me know below in the comments what you think about the magazine. And would you buy these magazines as an adult for your children, or would you just buy them for yourself for the poly bags? If you like this video, obviously give it the good old thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notification icon just so you can be kept aware of any videos that are coming out. Anyway guys, I'm going to sign off now and I will catch you later. Cheers guys, bye! Hey guys, you've been watching AFOL Chris. If you like this video, hit the like button below, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, probably not so much as a review, probably not so much. So yeah, so if you want, again, if you want to get, you know, no, slow down. Lily's Estate. No, it's not. It's called Lily's. Let me have another. Breathe, Chris. A nuzzle page, a nuzzle page, a nuzzle page, not another puzzle page, a nuzzle page.